My friend, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you haven't watched Mary Poppins as an adult, go back and watch it. It's nuts. Okay, we're gonna look at the first measure, C, and it has a time signature of fire, which means when there's a 4 up on the numerator and a 4 down on the denominator, what we do is we jimble jam those around and go 4 beats are the quarters. So there are 4 beats per measure, and the quarter note gets the beat. For reference, if we were playing, those would be 4 downstrokes, representing 4/4. So that's what we're going to try to do here, and then we're going to speed it up and give it a little pizzazz. So if you've got your ukulele and you want to play along, please subscribe, throw something down below. Please keep it classy, you know. And then Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Wow, that's a mouthful. So we're on page 327 of the Daily Ukulele. If you're following along, we're going to be in the key of C. Has C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, looks like a G7, then back to C. So for the song, we're quite literally going to play the 1, C major, which can also be played like this. And we're going to float our fingers up from A, second fingering, to the 4th fret, drop a bar, B-A-R-R-E, and then there we are for the first C major and a new chord, hope. And then what we're going to do, C, is this right there. This F note and then these two, the D and the B, are great pivot notes. F major, G7, F major, G7. Welcome. So this is a great one to remember for the first finger, first fret, first finger, great note. What we're going to do is we're going to see that a C7 is right above it. It uses the B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, instead of B, B flat. Yeah! And then we have our F major. Of course, everybody knows the F major. But then out of key, we have a D7, which means rather than playing a D minor, which is kind of hard, 3-chord note, you know, or 2 chords if you're playing with 2 fingers. We're just going to throw down 2 bookends right here, one on the A note, one on the F sharp, and leave the C and the A open for a D7. Another great way to play the D7 is barred up as if it was a B minor 7 or a D6. And then put your second finger right there, and you get the same intention. Not intention, you get an inversion. Yeah, see? Okay, here we go. First chord's going to be a C, so let's get our second kind of groove in just a minute. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And then we're going to keep that G7, even though inside of there is something quiet. It's going to go back to C right here. Atrocious. You know, if you say it loud enough, here comes the C7, you'll always sound profound. F, so precocious, supercalifragilistic. C, expialidocious. G7, expialidocious. Back to C. Now we've got the words going right here. It says go back to coda or go to coda. So what we want to do is at the end of the song, we want to take that little circle with the crosshair. That coda is going to go all the way down to the end of the song after you finish it. But what we're going to want to do now is go through the rest of the song. Docious. Here's the C at measure, I would guess 18. Let's do it for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So very close. A good idea is when you're looking at a piece of music is actually go through there and see if any measures look the same. Now this next measure at 17, it has a quarter, 8th note, and then it ties together those 8th notes, and we have a single bar, so there's still 8th notes, but they're tied together. So we've got, right? G7, C, G7, C. Now hold this C for 2 more bars. To a G7, back to a C, C7, F, D7, hold it out, G7. We're going to go all the way back up to the coda because it says D, C, a la coda. There we go. Look for our little crosshair with the circle, and we see it, and it goes docious. And we're going to rock that all the way down. So here's the pizzazz I was talking about. Instead of just doing it with straight chords, which is down, which is fine, we can also go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, rest, up, down, fast. Up, down, up. Down, 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 down. These are things to practice slow and then go fast. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it fast enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, living on a dead line, living on a dead line, because a friend is taking on the same and a light of in the gift and singing at me and they taking it to bed. And one day I learned that the word came down my nose. And the biggest of the things that you ever want to go, so wait a minute, it goes. Ow! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the words of that are something quite atrocious. If you get the sound of it, it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say a lot of them, then it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And on something fun, hope you had a good time.